Yo, what up? Once again, y'all know how we do. It's Tuesday, 7 o'clock. Well, 7:30 in the East. Got a little bit of technical difficulties, so we had to put some time back. But it's Merv and Stack Show featuring Taison. Taison will be with us a little later. Um, Merv, what you got going on, man? I see you eating, man. What the fuck you eating?
Man, I had to try to get that 444 from Wendy's. I just needed something fast. I wasn't gonna get anything healthy today. Got some chicken nuggets and a double stack, a double cheeseburger with extra ketchup, extra mustard, add mayonnaise, and no onions.
I don't work at fucking Wendy's, nigga. You ain't have to give me the whole fucking order. I ain't asked for all that.
Oh, motherfucker, you asked what I'm eating.
I think you told me you had a 4 for 4. You literally told me like what you had on the burger and all that shit. I don't care. I'm not consuming it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
What the fuck are you doing? Are you drinking? Are you eating? What the hell
I'm
are you doing
definitely
over there? Where the fuck you at?
I'm definitely drinking. I'm switching back to whiskey tonight. You know I'm coming. I always got something special. Basil Hayden.
What is that?
Basil Hayden. Yeah, I'm fucking with
Oh,
this for a while. But I've been drinking a lot of vodka. Pretty sure y'all know this, but I'm switching back to the whiskey now. I'm back on my grown man shit. Um, and that's all I'm doing. As far as your work day, man, how was your work day and all that, man?
as long as fuck, man. Actually, my shit didn't end. I had to end the shit to come do the podcast. So it's to be continued early in the motherfucking morning, man.
Oh yeah. The hell with your job, man. This is more important anyway.
Right?
Anyway, man.
Shit.
Anyway, shit. We can go ahead and get into the shits right now. What we got first?
We gotta talk about the actor spotlight actor of the week. That's what we do.
Oh, Spotlight Actor of the Week.
Our actors, actor or actors,
Actor or actress. Oh,
yeah,
we're all about inclusion here at the Merv and Stack Show, so nobody don't
yeah,
turn off your
exactly.
views and none of that shit. So we don't want y'all to get your panties in a bunch. But
Don't come for us.
we do got our spotlight actors slash actors. I'm gonna go ahead and kick it off, man. Let me see who I'm gonna go with this week. Let's go this direction. Journey Smooth Yet. Now, she has a lot of not a lot of movies, but I think it's in the making. She made a lot of her stuff. Claim to fame was a bunch of TV shows. Ever since she was a little girl, she was on shows like Full House, making like cameo, like making like little guest appearances, hanging with Mr. Cooper. And Merv, if you can remember, you might remember the episode. She was actually when she was a little girl. She was on the Christmas episode of Martin, where Gina was Miss Santa Claus and Martin was Santa Claus. She was a little girl, a little light skinned little girl. You remember that?
Vaguely.
Yeah, she was on that episode. But
But
other show,
wasn't she also in Greenleaf?
I don't know if she was in Greenleaf. She was in Grey's Anatomy. She was in Friday Night Lights. I don't think you ever seen you ever seen the series Friday Night Lights. She's on that as well as Jess Merriweather. She's actually on there. She's actually Michael B. Jordan's girlfriend on that show. She was on Underground, the one of the I guess people calling it black trauma shows. She's on Underground. But she's really beginning to get some more. She got a movie that's filming right now called Escape from Spiderhead, whatever that is. That's all the information I could really get on that. But I think she's going to be in a lot more because the big thing she's been doing is Lovecraft Country, and
Oh,
she's been really killing it on that show.
oh,
So we're probably
okay,
going to see a lot more from her in the near future.
okay, that's right. All right, well, let me give you my actor of the week. Um, I got my spotlight is Daniel, Black Messiah, Black Judas and Messiah. No, it's Black Messiah and Judas. Um,
Daniel Kaluuya.
yeah. Corrected. Yeah, but he first like he first kind of like hit the scene on Get Out. Well, he first kind of hit the scene where his was big time movie that kind of brought him out was in Get Out, and the range from if you watch Get Out and then you watch Judas and the Black Messiah, it shows his range, it shows his talent level, and it shows that he's a great young actor that's that's gonna be here for a long time. And that movie, all I saw was Fred Hampton. I didn't see him. I didn't see him at all. I didn't even see him as an actor. I just saw the person that he was playing, and that's all I saw. So that's how, in my opinion, that's how you know somebody's really killing it as an actor. When you don't even see them anymore, and
Yeah,
you see the character that they're playing, and that's all you can imagine, that's all you see. That's how you know that they dived all the way in. They took their craft seriously, and they executed like they're
yeah.
supposed to.
He most recently he won the best supporting actor from the
Yeah, he did.
mistaken at this past Academy Awards. And a lot of people need to realize that we've been working to get some color representation at the Academy Awards. So anytime somebody black wins an Academy Award, it's a big deal.
Right.
He's in rare company. He's in company with a lot of actors that we're going to discuss later. We ain't gonna hold y'all. We ain't gonna go ahead and skip forward and not like that. But he's in rarefied air as far as who he's in company with as far as actors, black actors, and he's part of that. He's part of the up and coming
Right.
British actors that's taking over.
Oh, yeah, that is right.
Yeah. So our next topic is going to be on the throwback, right?
Yeah, throwback of the week.
Okay, throwback movie of the week. I'm trying to figure out what I picked as my throwback. Oh, you know what? I got a real good one.
Oh, I said
Hey, yo, I'm gonna get you, suffer. I'm gonna get you, sucker. You got Keenan Ivory Wayans. You got an all-star cast up in that joke. You got Isaac Hayes. You got, I mean, too many people to mention, man. It's an hilarious movie. I'm not gonna go into the plot. You just living on the rock if you ain't seen I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker. That is one of those movies that I watch every time it's on. It's very, very very, very funny. Very, very funny.
That was one of them first silly ass movies.
Yeah.
But still, but just funny as fuck though.
Say, what was the dude name? Damn, what I forgot the karate dude name on the movie.
Man, I haven't seen that shit in so long, man. I can't remember none of the goddamn character names, man.
Yeah, just shoot 40 cops against me. Master of karate, ninjutsu, and all other shit you ain't never heard of. I fucking start laughing, and I fucking put like 50 fucking. They put like 1,000,000 rounds in that motherfucker, man.
Okay, that came out in the '80s, right?
I believe so. I
Yeah,
believe so.
You did throwback. That's what the fuck you did. You did throwback.
Yeah, your throwback is.
My throwback is American Gangster.
Oh shit, American Gangster. Start talking about it. I forgot to put up a photo for that one.
Oh, well shit. Y'all know goddamn Denzel Washington did his thing as Frank Lucas, American Gangster, and this is another actor that anytime he plays a role, all you see is the character he plays. But he plays Frank Lucas, where he was the driver for Bumpy Johnson. Bumpy Johnson passed, and then he goes from being a driver to being the kingpin and making more money than becoming more powerful than the Italians in the movie, and based off a true story off the real Frank Lucas. Motherfucker skipped the middleman. He said, "Fuck the middleman."
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? You know what's funny about that movie, man? Almost at the end where they actually caught him, because I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody's rooting for the bad guy in that movie.
Yeah.
Frank Lucas being the bad guy, if you really want to look at it. But he put his entire family on. But at the end of the movie, you remember the investigator, the real racist investigator, was like, "Okay, who is this guy? Which family does he belong to?" He's like, "What do you mean? Which family is a black guy?" He's like, "There's no way in hell that a nigger's gonna distribute that much." Yo, Hey, he was trying to son old boy that was head of the damn investigation, man. And they got a little argument because he was like, "Nah, this investigation is all kinds of fucked up." Because he had a perfect cover. Unfortunately, this motherfucker was getting the drugs from overseas, cutting out the middleman, of course,
Mm-hmm.
and shipping the shit back home via the United States Army.
Yep, in the planes, in the
Yeah,
casket.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Put his whole
Hey,
family on.
I ain't like that part either. That I was like, damn, you. So motherfuckers is even racist with damn. Them motherfuckers was more upset that Denzel got higher than the Italians. So they was just like, we ain't gonna fuck with the Italians and their criminal enterprise because we got niggas that has gotten on their level. So let's take this nigga down and then we just let Italians do whatever. But yeah, that's how it's portrayed in that movie. But yeah, he did that was one of the movies that I was rooting for the bad guy. And when he was at the end, when they finally caught him, he said, what you want? You want some delivery boys, you want some runners, you want some kingpins? And he was like, "No, I want none of that." He said, "Oh, you want the cops?"
You want your own kind. You want your own kind. Hey,
Yeah, man.
there's a gift that I like to use. One of my favorite gifts. The one where that scene where Denzel is talking to what was his name, Frank or something? No, it wasn't Frank. I forgot his name.
Talking about the role Cuba Gooding Jr. played. You talking about that one?
No, I'm talking about the investigator, the dude from Gladiator, Russell
Russell
Crowe.
Crowe, the cop.
Russell Crowe. What the fuck was his name in that movie?
Shit, I can't fucking remember. I don't know Frank.
Yeah, but you see you remember when he slapped the damn cup, the cup of coffee. they got a gift for that shit that's hilarious as hell, man. But yeah,
Yo, they got several gifts from that goddamn movie, man. That movie got a lot of good one-liners in that shit too.
yeah. So our next thing is going to be what our date night movie.
Yeah, date night of the week. Oh shit, they cooking and shit. That's cool. That's sweet.
Date night movie of the week. Alpaca, you block that shit.
Dollar rug, you block that.
Hey, I'm gonna say, if you wasn't my brother, I'll blow your motherfucking head off. Yeah.
They're like, get rid of him. Frank, that's your cousin. He ain't my fucking cousin. If your get rid of him.
Right. So my date night movie is something about marriage. This is with Cameron Diaz and what's the dude's name?
Yo, ain't this the movie where the guy got his nuts stuck in the goddamn zipper?
It is. It is. It absolutely is. But
that's a funny movie right there.
Yeah, it's a very funny. We got Cameron Diaz. I'm trying to see who else is in that movie. I keep getting the dude in Owen Wilson mess. Ben Stiller. Ben Stiller's in that joint too. Matt Dillon is in it as well. Yeah, it's a lot, and Brent Favre made a cameo in that movie if you can remember.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he did. Brent Favre made a cameo in that movie, man. At the end, he was like Mary's ex-boyfriend or some shit like that.
Oh, is Ben Stiller the same? Is that the same one that's in 40-Year-Old Virgin?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. I'll be getting them motherfuckers mixed up with their movies sometimes. Oh no, you're right. That's not. Both of them got dark hair though, right? Right.
Yeah, I mean I'm drawing a blank as far as the dude. You talking about the dude from the Office is in the dude from the Office is in
40-Year-Old Virgin.
Is in 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yep.
Okay, that's it for my movie, man. So.
What you talking about? Hey, my movie next, nigga.
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay. My date night movie is Love Jones.
What's up, Nicole? Love Jones. Something Lorenz Tate me along, Love Jones.
Hell yeah.
Speak on it a little bit, brother. It's kind of fuzzy to me, man. It's been a while since I've seen that one.
Shit. Hey, Darius Love Hall. That motherfucker met met Nina and ran to him at the bar right before he went up to say that damn poem. And motherfucker said, I gotta you gotta introduce her, yeah, we got a new one by Darius Love on. He just met her ass and he gonna go up there and be like, yeah, I call this a blues for Nina. Now that's some player shit right there. He just met the goddamn girl at the bar and then use the girl name in her fucking title. So it's a damn
That's some G shit. I,
yeah,
I
it's some
fucks
real
with it.
G shit.
I fucks with it.
Yeah, so Love Jones is definitely a date night classic. That's like my favorite urban black movie of all time. Got a lot of one-liners in there as well. I'm always talking about the blues in your left thigh, trying to become the funk in your right. Is that all right? It's all right, baby. Then uh so it's a story about they meet each other, they separate, meet each other, they reconnect. A little grimy ass friend tried to hate and try to creep up on his old girl, and
Sound about right.
yeah, exactly. And they end up together, in the end in the rain, deciding that they're gonna make this shit work. But date night movie. Next time you with your significant other, you're looking for a movie, pop in Love Jones.
Okay, bet. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Okay, now we're going to go to this day in TV/movie history. Okay, Merv, I'm gonna go ahead and put this up there. I'm gonna let you speak on this one, man.
So this is for the people that's really, really big time sitcom, old school TV show fans. This is Bewitched. All right. And on this day in TV history was the final episode of the Bewitched TV show sitcom series.
You know what year that is?
I can't fucking remember.
Killed me.
Killing me, Petey.
So Bewitched ended on November. I mean, I'm sorry, May the 25th. A while ago. That's what you're
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
Okay,
But the main thing is, on this day, Bewitched ended.
but you don't have the year.
This day
Well,
in
I
TV
say,
history.
all right. So that being said, it's time to
It's time to jump in the main event. God damn it!
well, not the
That's
main,
what it
not the
is.
main event. Damn, you
Oh
ahead of
damn, my
yourself.
bad. Hey, I'm ready
Damn,
to talk about that shit. My bad. I'm ready to talk about that
already,
shit though. You ready?
already.
Hey, listen. That shit. Hey, I'm ready to talk about that shit. My bad. I skip a whole goddamn segment. That's my
Yeah.
bad.
All
So
right,
we talking
y'all.
right now is the top 5 stand-up comedy specials. We gonna now, nigga. I know you said childhood, so to avoid the redundancy, I picked some. I picked some other shows, so we wouldn't have the same. If I went with my natural, we probably have the same fucking top 5, nigga. And
Yeah, we be one off.
we would have had the same fucking top 5. So I went. Now we got two. I'm pretty sure we got two of the same thing, but I picked some other ones that I really really like. So it's kind of like is my personal top 5 that I really like, but it's not my all time top 5. It's like I got two of my top 5 real, then I got others that like very very fucking good. All right, so we're gonna start at number 5 first, and then we're gonna work our way up. So Stacks, what's your number 5?
All right, my number 5. Let me see if I can pull it up here. My number 5 is
I'm going to whack shit now. I know your top. Oh,
Bring the Pain. Listen, I believe this is I think this came out in 1996. I guess it's Chris Rock's first one. This was a tough one for me because I was going to go with Chris Rock. I was going to either go with this or Bigger and Blacker. This is the one where Chris Rock is talking about the tossed salad guy, you know. Having your
hey,
salad
listen.
tossed is like getting your ass eat out with jelly or syrup. And what I like about comedians like Chris Rock, they
Hey man,
typically, what's up?
that's all salad. Listen, somebody said we don't need y'all will get things right in school. Y'all will get things right in school. We need a tall salad man in school. Hey Jimmy, you got an F. You know what she typed in? No, I don't want to toss and salad. Hey, listen.
So bring bring the pain. Yeah, that was as far as that one, it's a lot of things he really covered in that show. He talked about let me see what else he talked about.
He talked about OJ. He was like, yo. He said, yo, listen. Hey, I ain't say OJ should have killed him, but I understand because if I got that motherfucker, if I got a Pinto and I see a motherfucker driving my Pinto, I'm ready to blow that motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm trying. You know what? I kind of get that one and bigger. I kind of get bring the pain and bigger and blacker mixed together one time. Was he talking about Marion Barry in the first one? I mean, in this one, bigger. Oh, that was that was
Is he,
bigger and blacker.
is he talking about what? Is he talking about who?
When he says a lot, when he says a lot of thing going on, we got a lot of famous black leaders out there. You know, he said Jesse Jackson. You know, a couple of them, he said Marion Barry. Like, how you supposed to tell the kids to stay? How you going to tell the kids to get all drugs when the
Oh no, that's
man's
bigger and
on crack?
blacker.
That's big and blacker. I
Yeah,
figured
yeah,
that,
yeah,
but
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
That's bigger and blacker.
yeah. That's why that could have. I don't know why, but for me, these two tend to run the big and blacker and bring the pain tend to run together. I think I
Uh huh.
picked bring the pain because it's his first one. Typically, well, I wouldn't say mainly in music, but sometimes you know you do stand for a lot of these stand up comedians, their first stand up is usually their best one. So that's why I chose bring the pain. What
Yeah,
was
I agree.
okay?
Bring the pain is what elevated him or what boosted him to like that national level of stardom. It was after Bring the Pain. He went on a run after Bring the Pain. Came bigger and blacker. Then he started some
Shoot
movies.
the messenger. Started
So
getting more movie roles. Yeah,
that's what launched his career into like superstar comedian status. That Bring the Pain.
true. All right, let's pull up your number five.
My number five. Listen, I already know my number five is gonna make
Trash.
motherfuckers be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
A
I'm
lot
I'm,
of
I'm
people.
actually saying that.
No, listen. A lot of people. I know a lot of people don't like Kevin Hart for whatever reason. But listen, you know how you just mentioned Bring the Pain. Usually, you pick that because that was the first one. That's usually people's best one.
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't watched Grown Little Man, if you haven't seen it, or you got a taste of Kevin Hart after he became established already and became a national figure, and then started watching him stand up. I'm assuming a lot of people that might have happened. To a lot of people. Yo, watch Grown Little Man. You will not be disappointed. That, in my opinion, that's his best one because he started going commercial with others. But Grown Little Man was funny as fuck. That's the one. He was like, hey, listen, one put a lot of pressure on man. They put a lot of pressure on man. And I just don't agree with the pressure. Like they want us to be their protector. They want to be their provider. I'm a provider. Okay, I can provide. Protector? Not so much. Like if a woman go on a date with me and we go to the movies and a nigga jumps up and slap you, well, you just got slapped. So I
Yeah.
mean, what you want me to do? I mean, he just slapped the fuck out of you. So obviously he ain't gonna give a fuck about my face.
Yo, and he went on to say something like, I mean, if you want me to do something, I mean, that's just you being selfish, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's just selfish. Like how two black guys gonna get home?
How
Somebody gonna be
good?
a witness.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that I don't. Here's what I don't like, Merv. Kevin Hart is very successful. Of course, he went commercial and all that stuff, but I don't agree with the fact when people say Kevin Hart isn't funny. I think that's bullshit. And a lot of people tend to say that.
Yeah, that's
I
crazy.
mean, I don't know why. I mean, he hasn't made it to where he is now from not being
From
funny.
not
So
being funny.
I never did get that. For some reason he gets that quite a bit for some reason.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would rather people just say that I don't care for his comedy.
Right.
I
Right.
can deal
Because
with that.
motherfucker funny to somebody. Believe that.
Yeah, for real, exactly. The motherfucker sold out Madison Square Garden. Did you hear me? This motherfucker sold out Madison Square Garden.
Ayo Merv. We're gonna go ahead and move on, man. You'll be very, very shocked. Check this out. And both of us can speak on this one because here's my number 4.
Ah,
And
okay.
if I am not mistaken, I think
That's
this
my
is your
number
number
four
4 as
too.
well.
That's
Okay.
my number
Great
four as
minds think
well.
alike. Look, if I'm not mistaken, shit, we may have seen this for the first time together back in the day.
Yep, I think so.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, that's definitely Mark Lawrence's best stand up.
Oh yeah.
And that was his first one. He was like, hey, he started the show talking about, hey, what's up, beautiful people? Where my ladies at? Where my black ladies at? He said, yo, fuck that. We're going back to Africa tonight. All the black ladies, pull out your titties. No.
Hey yo, the part where he said, I had told Craig and them, I'ma kick it with them. Gotta go. See what I
See you
see
when I
you.
see you.
I said I want some fucking quality time. Some quality time, but you know what? Somebody else got your time. Oh, somebody else got my time. Oh, you know what? Obviously, I want the time anyway, and you real fine for that. And I got one more thing. One more thing. I said, knock your motherfucking head off.
I should crack in your
Motherfucking head. Yo. Hey, yeah, that You So Crazy is an absolute classic by far. I think he had the other one after that, but by far,
yeah, that's definitely the best one.
That was his best one.
Hey, that motherfucker talking about niggas smoking weed with them red shorts. So, man, what the fuck you talking about, man? Can I express myself, man? Can I express my bad, man? You need to talk? Go ahead and talk, man. Would you? All right, man. I ain't gonna say what he said though, but can I? Yeah, hey, that you so crazy was definitely his best one. For some reason, it seemed like a lot of these comedians, they first act is their rawest, they're most honest, and is their funniest because they're letting everything out on the table.
Right. What I will tell you, what I liked about his second one, why am I drawing a blank as far as what the name of that fucking
Hey, chillin' like a motherfucker.
Nigga just chillin'.
That's what he talking about. How you just start jacking off. Talking about, yeah, be with the big guys over. Chill like motherfucker.
Nigga just chillin'. Nigga say, oh shit.
Yeah, and you just left the girl at the house, not knowing she's crazy, deranged, motherfucker. Next thing you know, she's walking in the club in her slippers. I'll kill everybody in this motherfucker.
Kill everybody up in this motherfucker. Yeah, Run Tell That, exactly. What I like about Run Tell That is that he was telling a lot about his personal, a lot of the shit that's going on because people thought he was going crazy and shit like that. Mm-hmm. And he was all in the media and shit like that. I'm gonna give Running my honorable mention. I can put him in the top 5, but I like that one as well. But we gonna move right along, Merv, to my number 3. Now, you're probably not gonna agree with this, but of course I don't care. I mean that with love, but I know that a lot of other people probably won't agree as well. Now, here's what I will tell you.
I ain't got no problem with that. I ain't got no problem with that.
Here's why I picked Dave Chappelle as my third one. Now, I will tell you, in about 10 years, this could easily vote past my number two. I don't think anything is touching the number one. But what I like about Sticks and Stones the most is the fact that Dave Chappelle pulled off, I think it was 2019 is when this came out.
Mm-hmm.
Dave Chappelle pulled off a stand-up that I think that in today's climate, I think that as far as comedians that's doing stand-up right now, I'm not counting Eddie and all, I'm not counting Eddie Murphy. I think he's the only one that would be able to get away with that. He did an excellent job at hitting all social issues, political issues, and things of that nature. He talked about the
nigga. That nigga, first of all, he don't give a fuck. That's one. He doesn't give a fuck. But his wordplay within his jokes is so motherfucking great and direct at the same time, because he's in Atlanta and this nigga talked about homosexuals in Atlanta.
He said, I'm not gonna talk, I'm not gonna hit it too much because I mean I know a lot of you are here tonight with your wives. He said with your wives. Hey yo, but I'm gonna go. There's a part. See, what Dave Chappelle does. Dave Chappelle will drop some gems during the course. Yeah, absolutely. Charles, he is not only a great cop. He's one of the smartest one out there, the most intelligent. Now, Dave Chappelle did a part of the show. He was talking about, you know, when you're working on the Chappelle show, you have the people. You know, the kind of like the FCC people that come in and check you if you go too far. What you say, he saw them motherfuckers a lot because y'all know Dave Chappelle. Chappelle show was just off the chain. But he was saying the F word. I'm not going to say it. But I know a lot of people are offended by that word. And they came at him and they said, "Hey, Dave Chappelle, you cannot say the F word." It's like, well, why can I say the word nigga with impunity? I was like, well, but I can't say the F word. He's like, well, you're not one of them. And he said, well, I'm not a nigga either. and yes, unapologetic. Yeah, Dave Chappelle to me is a comedic genius as far as this era. In my opinion, Sticks and Stones, as I said, it's new. It's only
a lot of people. Sticks and Stones is my favorite Dave Chappelle stand-up.
Well, and Merv, I will tell you, in my opinion, a lot of people aren't going to agree with this, but this to me, Sticks and Stones put him up there with Eddie Murphy, in my opinion. A lot of people don't like that. I'm not saying he's better than Eddie. But it puts him in Eddie Murphy's company.
Okay,
that's just my opinion.
I can deal with the company because you know I'm about to be like, hold up.
No. He ain't better than Eddie Murphy.
Okay, company. Okay, all right. I got
he ain't better than Eddie Murphy. But this, like I said, and it'll make sense later when I go into my top two. I think that this it has to age. This is a show that will probably this special is one that will probably age well. And that's why I'm saying that this could easily catapult past number two on my list. I don't think it will pass number one ever because number one is just the greatest stand-up of all time. But yeah, that's my number three. And we're going to go to your number three real quick. You got a pretty good one.
Yeah, so my number three is Pimp Chronicles with Cat Williams. Listen, man. Hey, Cat Williams got his demons, and he doesn't run away from them. He acknowledges it. He even talks about that shit. And some people, some people don't know how to damn separate personal issues that people's going through. But Cat Williams, at his peak, you could put that nigga up with any other comedian. This motherfucker was hilarious. And didn't he start? Did he start off on the Nick Cannon show? Was that where he started?
I don't know if he was on Wild 'N Out. He might have been on. I mean, I think.
It
I
seemed
don't
like
think
that's where he came from. That's where he started. That's where he first kind of got a little bit of name.
that's Dave Chappelle. Yeah,
Okay.
Dave Chappelle don't give a fuck. He smoke
Oh,
anywhere,
yeah, damn
and
sure do.
nobody says anything to him. But
Oh, I
Cat
thought
Williams.
I thought it was. I thought it was. But
Did we
yeah,
see him? Did we see him before Friday After Next? Was that his like breakout? Because I mean, that's the first. That's the first time I remember seeing him. Then after that, and then after that, he started being on more movies, and he started doing his stand up. Now, what I like about Cat Williams, Cat Williams is another much like Martin. Cat Williams is another one of them that'll bring up his issues, his demons, and he will clown himself. He ain't got no problem doing it.
yeah, exactly.
He ain't got no problem doing that. The Pimp Chronicles was very good. But I like what was it, Catopolis or something like that? The one with the one he made 2012. I like that one as well. He has the one where he's talking about
Is that poor little Tink Tink?
it is. Tink, tink, tink. Oh, there's no registration at all. Oh, okay. He said, "Motherfucker, doing unnecessary stretching."
Hey, that's what he's talking about. Motherfucker said that he had an unfair advantage in the Olympic race. He said, "Excuse me, I'm sorry. Are you talking about the motherfucker with no
And he was talking about Herman Cain. He was like, "Hold on, white people, please understand." He always said, "White people, I want you to please understand. We didn't clear that nigga." And he was the one. Hey man, this dude on. I don't know if this was scripted or he brought the or he like this. It seemed like it was organic when he said, "Never in the history of niggerdom." And everybody started laughing so much that he literally had to start. He literally had to stop when he said that. He like, "Never in the history of niggerdom." That shit was hilarious.
Yeah, yeah.
That shit was hilarious. So, are we already on my number 2?
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are.
Okay, well, let's get with the shits then. Merv, you probably already know what my number 2
Yeah, I already
is.
know what your number 2 is. Like I said, I went different on purpose because we would just have the same shit, and we've only been talking about 5 goddamn stand-ups.
Hey, look here, man. Eddie Murphy. In my lifetime, I mean, people probably older than me will probably say Red Fox, Richard Pryor. Eddie Murphy is the funniest stand-up comedian of all time. So much so that Delirious is second. Delirious is one of them ones that I will watch when it comes on TV. This is Merv, if I'm not mistaken. This is the Goonie. That's the Goonie Google. Yeah. And this is also the Eddie Murphy made comedy back then based off of family situations and shit like that. And he was talking about a cookout at his house. That is his father. He would always imitate. The funniest shit was when he would imitate his father. His father, you ever got one of them fathers that when they get drunk, they claim the house. You know what? It's my fucking house, and I don't give a fuck. You know what? I'm drunk. You know what? Beautiful. I'm gonna say, Gus, you always come to my house every year, burn out of my backyard, and you and your goody goo. Hey, man. Hey, yo.
Hey, that nigga said, you know what? He said, your wife, you know what, Gus? Your wife is a Bigfoot, isn't she? I should have known. I should know she was a Bigfoot because we went fishing one day, Gus, and we in the water, and I got my fishing pole in the water, and then your wife, I turn around and look at your wife, and she sticks her head in the water, she comes out with fish. I said, Goonie Google, motherfucker.
I don't know what Goody Google is. I thought I had learned some Spanish. I went to work and say, "Hey, Martinez, Goody Google, get the fuck out of here." Yo. Delirious. And the thing is, I have seen Delirious so many times. I will still crack the fuck up like I'm just seeing it for the first time. When I see it. Yes, Chauncey, absolutely Delirious was a classic. It was an absolute classic. But man, Delirious really had some fucking moments, man. I did.
And that was Eddie first stand up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it sure was.
But unlike everybody else, his best one wasn't his first one. But go ahead. But we ain't really got to talk about my number two, because my number two was your.
I can't believe you had that so. I can't believe you had that so high.
Yo, two through five really could have been, all of them could have been either or.
Interchangeable.
Yeah, 2 through 5 was interchangeable. Like I said before, nigga, I chose different. I went different out because me and you would have had the same shit.
All right, before we go to number one, if you viewing out there, please comment what you. Me and Merv got the same number one. Please comment what you think.
The number one is. Oh, what's
stand
your
up
number
of
one?
all time. What's your number one
comedy of all time? Stand up comedy show.
I mean, because unless you're living under, I'm not going to judge you if you don't have the same number one as us. But I would think that, you know, our demographics is around, you know, you got the 35 through 40. I'd say 35 through 45.
Yeah,
so
I think all of us are 80s babies. For the most part, it seemed like everybody is 80s babies.
Teen Bean. Okay.
Chauncey. And let's get one more. Let's see if we get one more person opinion. Can we get one more, please? Can I get one more, please? Is this this ain't no ordinary cracker. There's 3 months. There's 3 months. You wake up. Oh, you just ordinary cracker.
And you wait.
Hey.
You wait 6 months.
Hey. Hey, man. Go ahead and put that bitch up, man. Go ahead,
hey, yo.
Ain't nobody else say anything.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo. You motherfucker right. Raw. Listen. Hey. It's so many quotables on this motherfucking stand up, and so many different jokes that even to this day that I talk about. Yo, when did Jay-Z make the song Girls, Girls, Girls? What year was that?
That was 2001 when the Blueprint came out. He said, "I got an African bitch with Eddie Murphy on the
skull. She like Jigga Man.
Jigga Man, why you treat me like animal?" I'm like, "Excuse me, Mrs. Foo. When I met your ass, you was dead, broken, naked. Now you want to have." Hey, yo, Merv. You know what I was thinking about? You know, I was reading the newspaper and I stopped and then like, Johnny's wife won't have Johnny's money. Like now, if you have
no. You think I want? No, you look at the page on the right, and you see Johnny like this.
and I read the headline: Johnny's wife won't have Johnny's money.
Will have his money.
And turn this shit back to Johnny.
Now Johnny was worth at least $500 million, and his wife won half. Now listen, y'all. If you have $5 and had to give somebody $250,
you better know
it. Johnny worth at least $500 million. That's why I'm going after. I'm probably a bit that's naked. If it's naked, ain't got no pants on, don't want to have anything in the pocket.
Ain't got no pockets. Hey yo, he said something about what did he say about he said Johnny had he was like, hey, what you gonna do if you got a man like Johnny with $50 million? I mean, what you gonna do? Get a job on the side? Hey, Johnny, here's $250. Here's $250. Put that with the rest. Now we got $350, but now we got $50 million and two because I want to do my share. You don't have to do nothing. Just fuck your husband. What you gonna do? Get a job? I'm gonna say, what you gonna do with your job? Get it. You don't need a job to make the ends meet. The ends, he got $250 million. The ends are meet like a motherfucker. He did the Mr. T joint. It's just so many. There's so many things that
Hey, wasn't this the one when you talking about this is the one where if you're dating somebody in the beginning stages, you do not want to watch this goddamn stand-up because he goes in on men and women dating and shit. Yeah, yeah. That motherfucker said, hey guys, imagine a woman fucking your best friend. Yeah, y'all got penises.
That is a classic.
Yeah,
Richard
yeah.
Pryor live. Yep.
Live from Sunset. Cause so after I made my five, I went and Googled and looked at a lot of different top fives or top tens. Live at concert, that was Chauncey, right?
Sunset Strip. Richard
Live,
Pryor.
but that was Chauncey that just said that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, live at Sunset, that was a lot of number ones. That was a lot of people number ones at their favorite all time stand up comedy.
And maybe if I was a little, well, no, I can't say a little older, but yeah, Richard Pryor, late great Richard
Probably
Pryor, man. There's
probably maybe he was born in the probably about 75, 74. Then we probably got connected more to Richard. No, I mean, like I watch other shit too. I just don't think I just can't put him above Eddie. Like was it Robin Harris? Like he had a good stand up. Honorable mention. Called One Night Stand. He had the one about baby kids. Yeah, so we still gotta give homage to the Richard Pryors and the Red Foxes and the people that's set the way for Eddie. I just feel like Eddie took that shit. He came, he saw, he conquered.
Eddie was real good at impressions too, man. He was
Yeah,
really,
yeah.
really
When he did
good
that
at
Mr. T
impressions,
shit, like
man.
you said, he said, "I heard you been talking about me."
He's,
No, no, was it?
maybe he was. I'll beat up the fool and tell him in live. He said, "Man, we go to the club, you know. It's like we go to the white club and be like, why this nigga, man? We watching y'all dance. Look at these crazy motherfuckers." Hey, what about the Italian? He was like, "Man, them rock. Hey, it's like you got the Italians that go and watch Rocky. They be thinking that it's just real." Okay, so you see that man? You see that man? You know we should tell. You know what? You know what, man? I'm fine. You know, you see me. You see that? Hey, look at that nigga over there. He's about 6'8", 250 pounds. You know, look at me. I'm 5'5", 100 pounds. But yo, guess what? I'm Italian. Say, excuse me, brother. Let me get some bonbons, some juicy fruits, some popcorn. Let me get another box of bonbons, and that nigga over there gonna pay for it. Excuse me. You hear what I said, Mooly? Pay for my fucking candy. Oh, you just all right? Hey, like I said, that music come on. Say, look here, man. I enjoy Sylvester Stallone movies as well. So don't you think you get your IROC Z22 and take your ass home? I'll kick your fucking ass. Then that music come on. Next thing you know, woo, 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 woo. He's not gonna make it. The big thing is, my dude got a hair wrapped around his neck and a box of juicy fruit crammed up his ass. He's not gonna make it. I might have to watch that shit again tonight. I might have to watch that shit again tonight for real. Okay. Now that we got that out the way, we're gonna go to our main topic. Let's see.
Yeah. So our main topic for y'all for the sports fans or non-sports fans, the NBA playoffs have started. All right. So we figured we can kind of do a little bit of the same concept of playoff theme. For the ones that's really watching all the guys shows, we started off yesterday with the R&B playoffs with the '80s. That was the first week. What we're doing the actors in a playoff style. All right, but we're doing 1 through 8. We got East Coast 1 through 8 and West Coast 1 through 8. So it's one verse 8, 2 verse 7, 3, 6, 4, and 5. So, but let's start with. We might do the 1 8 and 2 7 first because those are usually blowouts. So
we're gonna do both of the 1-8 first. I mean, even though these may be blowouts, we're gonna pay homage to the guys at the 8 seed.
Oh yeah.
These ones are gonna be heavy hitters, of course. So here's what we're gonna go with first. This is the direction we're gonna go in. So we want your feedback in the comments because we got Omar Epps and we have Samuel L. Jackson.
Better known as the motherfucker man.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Now,
hey, go ahead.
Now, Samuel L. Jackson, as you all know, he has a very extensive catalog. I mean, he started way back in the day, but I'm just going to give y'all some tidbits. A lot of people forget that Samuel L. Jackson. I'm not saying a lot of people, but Samuel L. Jackson was in Coming to America. He was, of course, the guy that he was the guy, of course, that he hold the shotgun. He robbed, sticking up McDowell's, and Akeem came and said, "Find your weapon and stop bothering these people. I will be forced to thrash you." Who the fuck is this asshole? So Samuel L. Jackson, I think he should be credited in Webster. When you see fuck a motherfucker in the dictionary, I think you should put Samuel L. Jackson picture up in that motherfucker, because boy, them fucks and motherfuckers. But another thing that you might not that a lot of people forget, Samuel L. Jackson was in Goodfellas. Did you know that, Merv? Do you remember that?
No, which part?
Okay, I'm gonna ask another question, because the fans may know. Can anybody put in the comments what was Samuel L. Jackson's name in Goodfellas?
So I doubt that.
I think somebody will get it. It's right in front of your face. If you really, I mean, it's literally right in front of your face.
What the fuck is his name? Sammy?
Nope. It wasn't Sammy.
Was it Jackson?
He was a driver, fell asleep. His name in that movie was Stax.
Oh shit!
It was, yeah, it absolutely was. Now, Merv, I'm just hitting the ones right now. Right, absolutely, Nicole, it is Stax. Now, another one, Merv, you know he was in Menace to Society. A lot of people forget that sometimes.
Ah, he was in the store.
No, he wasn't in the store.
It was not beginning store. He ran the motherfucking the arcade, right?
No, you're talking about Juice. You're talking about Juice. He's in Juice too.
That's Juice.
Merv, Samuel L. Jackson is Tat, man. Tat. What the fuck, man?
Yeah. My motherfucking money. I pay you, monkey ass, when I feel like it. I'm gonna pull out that gun. Fuckers, what that's to scare me, motherfuckers. You better suck my dick. I told you I'll pay your monkey ass when I pay it. When I feel like it. Tat. What the fuck, man? You owe me money too, motherfucker?
Nah, motherfucker, but here you go.
There you go. Yeah, that was Kane's dad.
Yeah.
That was Kane's dad.
But the list goes on, man. He's in School Days, right?
Do you have a favorite Samuel favorite
favorite
movie he played in?
Shit, that's tough. This motherfucker's in a lot of movies, man. He's in a lot of movies. I mean, it's not my favorite, but he's also in Django Unchained. He played fucking Stephen Warren, everybody put that picture up when they speaking of the C word or whatever. We won't say that, or we won't get clipped. But I think my favorite Samuel L. Jackson movie, damn, Merv, that's fucking tough, because I fucks with The Hateful Eight. I don't know if you've seen that one. That's a good one as well. He does really Coach Carter is a good one as well. But I think my favorite one, shit. I don't want to say A Time to Kill, because he's not really the main act, but he's the main focal point in the movie. That's tough, Merv. That's really tough. I like Rules of Engagement. We did a show on the Banker. He's in that one.
Yeah, that's a real good one. You ever
187 is cool.
You ever seen the movie Change Your Lanes that he was in?
I haven't seen that one.
All right. Hey, I like his character in Shaft.
That was a good one as well. You know what? I might be with Tino on this. I really loved him in Coach Carter.
Yeah, Coach Carter was a beast.
I really loved him in Coach Carter.
Yeah. So
But I wouldn't be able to pick a favorite Merv simply because he has so much in his bag. He has way
okay.
too much. I mean, because we're forgetting about Pulp Fiction. Pulp Fiction. Which
Ah, the
he got an
motherfucking
Oscar
movie.
nomination on that one. He got an
Okay.
Oscar nomination. He didn't win, but he got an Oscar nomination on that one as well.
He was
He's in
good
there
as a
now,
negotiator too.
absolutely, and he's in some Star Wars movies. And we all know that he is Nick Fury in all of the Marvel movies. Long Kiss Goodnight with Gina Davis, absolutely
Oh
angry.
yeah, that was a good one.
Absolutely, that was a good movie as well. I like him in that one as well. But Samuel L. Jackson has a lot of longevity. Now,
Mm-hmm.
Merv, let me ask you this: would his range be questionable based on the characters he's played?
No, I think he played enough different characters where I think he got different range. I think he played enough different kind of characters where he he didn't he showed range, but he didn't go far. He didn't go far out. I would say he ain't go far out.
And shout out to Spike Lee. Spike Lee was using the hell out of him in the '80s with School Days, Do the Right Thing, and Mo Better Blues.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so shout out to fucking shout out to but we're gonna show. I mean, it's clear that that
Let's
Samuel L.
go to
Jackson is
Omar
going to win
now.
this one, but we're gonna talk about Omar Epps now. And Samuel L. Jackson. Let's just, I mean, really quick. I don't think Samuel Jackson is mainly a movie guy. I don't think he has that many TV roles. Of course, he's in commercials and shit like that. But if you look at Omar Epps, his breakout role was in Juice, of course, as Q or GQ. Very good movie, very good cultural movie that we all love. That's another one of the ones where we watch every time it's on TV. Every time it's on TV.
Yeah.
One of your favorite movies of all time, The Program.
Yeah.
He's on that one as well. Higher Learning as well. That's when he was Malik. Very good movie. John Singleton, is that John Singleton?
I think it was John Singleton.
Okay.
I think it was John Singleton.
And of course, he plays in a little spoof movie as Malik from Higher Learning and Don't Be a Menace because he gets shot and all that. He's in Scream 2. Don't forget about The Wood. We did a show on In Too Deep as well.
Yeah.
You know, he's in that one. And of course, a future date night movie, Love and Basketball. He's in that one.
Love Basketball.
Along with
what's your favorite Omar Epps movie?
My favorite Omar Epps movie?
Yeah, you got one?
Shit, man. It's probably Juice. Now keep in mind that he had a reoccurring role as well in House. He was a doctor in House. He was a doctor in ER as well. Apparently, he was.
And House was 8 seasons, I think.
Yeah, he was. He was on This Is Us, and he's going to be part of the main cast on Power Book 3. I don't know if you knew that or not. Yeah, he's going to.
So let me ask you this: if we separated, or we did like, and we. Does the current Sam do you have the current Samuel Jackson over the current Omar? And let's say we look in the past 10 years.
Yeah, because Samuel Jackson is continuous. I mean, Omar Epps had some drop off. He had a whole lot of drop off. Like his last really big movie. I'm trying to think. What was the last? He was on that movie. There was a Netflix movie with him. There was a movie recently with him and Sly Lathan. It was crazy as fuck.
It was crazy as fuck, but it wasn't good.
Yeah.
It wasn't good. So, all right. So let me ask you this: which role was his best acting role?
His best acting role.
Mm-hmm.
That's hard to say. That's really hard. Damn. I'm gonna go with shit. I hate to go with Juice, but I really can't think of much where he played like a. gonna go with Juice, man.
Okay.
What you got?
His best acting role to me is In Too Deep.
You know what? Scratch that. Damn, I fucked up on that one. Yeah, most definitely because
His best acting role because he had a lot of
it's acting within acting,
yeah, exactly.
playing a role within playing a role.
If we isolate it to a vacuum, let's say we put these motherfuckers in a vacuum. Do you have what's Samuel Jackson's best acting role? Would you come would that be comparable? That one acting role, whether the best acting role in whatever movie that was for Samuel Jackson, the best acting role for Omar. Is it closer if we do it like that?
It ain't.
Still ain't.
I mean, because you got a couple of movies. It's debatable. I mean, I can go with for Samuel Jackson. I can go with
you can just do A Time to Kill for me.
Pulp Fiction, A Time to Kill, The Negotiator. It's just too many where he played because
he ain't really negotiate. I mean, he ain't really acting in Negotiator. Could be, but that time to kill, it was some acting in that shit right there. There was some acting in there. So we got. So I think everybody got Samuel Jackson moving on. So let's go to the You want to go to the you want to go 1-3, or you want to go the next one 2, 7, 3, 6, 4, 5 on this
let's
side.
go. You want to go to if you want to go to the other side of the bracket. You have to go to the other. You want to go to the other 1-8.
No, that's what I asked you. You want to go to you want to stay on this side of the bracket?
Let's stay on this side of the bracket for now.
Okay. All right. Let's go 2-7.
2-7. Okay. Hold on 1 second. I gotta see. The 2-7 matchup is going to be.
Is either Will or Jamie?
This is kind of a bad matchup for a 2-7, in my opinion. A 2-7. Yeah. Will Smith and Wesley Snipes. Now.
So let me go first, if you don't mind.
Go ahead. Do your thing.
All right. So when I looked at this 2-7, I'm looking at look at more the current, the last 10 years. And the last 10 years, I mean, Wesley really haven't. That's how Wesley got the number 7, because the last 10 years has been Will's dominated the last 10 years. Looking at these actors right here, so we were going by decade, then year. But yeah, the last 10 years currently, Wesley haven't done anything except Coming to America, part 2. But that's
well, I mean, in the last 10 years, he did the Expendable 3. Was that in the last 10 years? Expendable 3?
If it was, might be like 2013. I don't know when Expendable 3 came out. But Will Smith got some Oscar nominations. He's put out a lot of good movies, and Will Smith has his acting. You never thought he'd be this A+ actor from watching Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
He's been consistent as well because he's still making movies. He's still making movies like the.
No, you got
Gemini Man was, I think,
Pursuit of Happiness. That Pursuit of Happiness.
It was. That was an excellent movie. That was an excellent movie. But of course, you got did he get a nomination, or did he win the Oscar for Ali?
I think Will's been nominated for the Best Actor award so many times, but I don't think he haven't gotten it. He was for Pursuit of Happiness. He was up for it, and I feel like I think Forrest Whitaker might have beaten him that year from
King of Scotland.
King of Scotland.
Well, so beginning in the mid-90s, that's when Will Smith started doing movie after movie. Had Bad Boys, Independence Day, Men in Black series, and even Enemy of the State. It's a slept-on movie to me with him and Regina King. She was in that movie. Then you had Ali, of course, second Bad Boys. And it was of course, it was a large gap between Bad Boys 2 and Bad Boys for Life. But you got Hancock.
Mm-hmm.
Forget about that. I
You
Am
got
Legend.
hits. You got
What?
hits.
Yeah, Hitch. Forgot about that. Forgot about that. Focus, a movie you mentioned last week. I haven't seen that one. I got to check that one out. He plays Aladdin. He's the voice on that movie as well. And of course, on TV, he's known for his role as Will in the Fresh Prince of Bel Air, one of the classic cultural yeah, Jamie did win that year. One of the
Oh,
classic
that was Jamie.
cultural
Okay, for Ray. It was for Ray. Okay, that's right.
one of the classic cultural shows of our time,
Yeah,
Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
yeah.
Uh,
If we look at the 80s, early 90s, then definitely Wesley. But it's like from there,
Fact, 7 pounds.
Will Smith just whew, and kept going and never looked back. The drop off in Wesley movie career is why he dropped to number 7.
I guess he was dealing with that tax evasion shit and all
Yeah,
that. So,
exactly.
but let's talk about Wesley. I mean, he ain't no slouch. I mean,
Oh no.
and Wesley Snipes. Remember, I don't know. You should remember this movie because it's one of my favorite movies from when I was damn little. You remember his first movie, one of the first ones he came out with, that he got on with, Wildcats football movie back in 1986. He was yeah.
Yeah.
He was running back named Tremaine. He was that high school kid that's
the lady
just
football coach.
yeah. What's the chick name?
Something Goldberg or something, right? Something Goldberg or
Goldie
something.
Hawn. Goldie
Hawn.
Hawn.
Yeah. Goldie Hawn.
So she's a football coach, but he's the running back, and he has really good comedic relief. See, what I like the fact is he had like that comedic relief in that movie, but of course he morphed over time. You know, he did that baseball movie, Major League.
Major League. You know what? I'm glad you brought up his comedic relief. On the low, he's a very funny actor. The movie that he played in that's kind of supposed to be geared towards comedy. He's done a very surprisingly very good job in those roles.
Damn right, Tina. It's the sport of kings. Better than Tommy Ray. Football. Yeah.
Okay. Tina.
You
just got some points, Tina.
Yeah.
I would expect you to know that right there.
Exactly. Hey, I'm kind of hyped that she posted that shit. Yeah.
I would expect her to know that right there.
Yeah. I got that. Hey, I got that on DVD, man. I had the copy. I got it a while ago. I mean, I know people don't really get DVDs no more because of fucking Fire Stick and all these streaming apps, but I have that on DVD. Now, we can't talk about Wesley Snipes without talking about his biggest role, and that's Nino Brown and New Jack City. Nino Brown don't trust a motherfucker. Yo.
Hey, I gotta say this. Now, Wesley, I don't know. You're probably not gonna beat Will Smith. You know, he's the beige brother, the lighter brother today. But I want to personally thank you, Wesley Snipes, because before Nino Brown and New Jack City, I was the African booty scratcher. Okay? I was the African booty scratcher that nobody like that dark skinned nigga over there. But after you stabbed Christopher Williams in the motherfucking hand and
he put us on the map.
I didn't like you pretty. I didn't like that pretty motherfucker anyway.
Pretty motherfucker didn't like you anyway.
I didn't like the pretty motherfucker anyway.
Hey, that motherfucker had
on.
We've been on.
Niggas been winning.
We've been on. We've been winning ever since.
So Wesley Snipes, from the bottom of my motherfucking heart.
Yo.
I niggas appreciate it and thank you.
Hey, we got a special guest backstage, man.
Oh, we got somebody want to come on?
Yeah, man, we got somebody want to come on, man. So I mean, what's
nigga trying to come here and defend Christopher Williams? It's over.
And and G Money, he punked G Money too. Hey, I'm on the run, G.
I'm on the run, G. I don't know how to I don't know how to get things. I don't know how things ever be the same. But I know
right. This is what I always say about New. Hey, this is what I always say about New Jack City and Wesley Snipes' role in that, man. If they can have a black Oscars and go back and just give out Oscars, you gotta give fucking Wesley one for fucking New Jack. You have to.
Right.
You have to. And you will turn over the Carter to the brothers, won't you? You know, Merv, and you know, hell, if they don't give in, they'd be like Babe Ruth. They'd be like living hostages. And on the stand, yo, I'm trying to tell you, guilty. You're the one who's guilty. That speech, go back and give that man a fucking Oscar, bro. Fuck Black Oscar. Give Wesley Snipes a fucking Best Actor Oscar for fucking New Jack.
Hey, listen, Ice Cube said 2 years. 2 years? Man, I should have murked you.
It was a year.
Hey, that motherfucker was tired. He said, that's different between me. It's American way, baby. Hey, don't get mad, Tito. It's the law. Sucks, huh? yo, Sean, you sunned him. Hey, don't get mad, Tito. It's the law.
He called him
Sucks, huh?
I don't think his name was Tito, was it?
Hey, yo, this nigga was so gangster. He's like, you know what? When I come home, you can come back and work for me. I'm like, oh, shit. Hey, and then it's like, hey, Miss, it was like, hey, Nina, hey, Mr. Brown, what do you think about the verdict? Are you pleased with the verdict? Absolutely. I think America has the best criminal justice system in the world.
Hi, Mom. Hey, he looked right at the camera, sex. Hi, Mom.
Yeah, exactly. Yo. Yeah, Miss A. I wasn't born with no silver spoon in my mouth, Miss Hawkins. hey, and then he fucked over light skinned nation again. He flipped it on him. It's like I wanted to get out, but they threatened my family. Who is this? You know? Look at him.
Look at him.
Educated brother from the bank. Yeah. He's the real leader of CMB. Hey. Yo. Look, if I'm going down, I'm taking a whole. Hey, it's bigger than Nino Brown.
And then he stood up. It was stood up.
Hey, Sean, the Lord was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Hey, Dino pulled a Trump and he went straight off script.
Yes, he did. Yes,
Kareem Akbar. They cuffed his ass up real quick too.
He did. Yo. When I heard y'all talking about the legend of Wesley, man, you know I had to hop on, man.
Hey, Sean, you came in at the perfect time because I want you to speak on that Blade trilogy, brother.
Oh man, y'all know how I feel about Wesley. Wesley is to me is like my top 3 actors of all time. I don't care what nobody say. He has range and he played Blade. So I mean, that's automatic top 3. Right
I know the Blade bias. I knew it was coming.
Blade bias, man. So Marvel was about to go into bankruptcy, man, and they actually New Line Cinema decided to pick up the Blade script. And they only had one person in mind, and that was Wesley Snipes to play Blade. Keep in mind, Blade came out like in '98. This was before the MCU kicked off. This was before even X-Men kicked off, because X-Men didn't come out to like 2000. So Blade was technically the first Marvel movie that actually came out under New Line Cinema before they had the Marvel and Disney banner. So he doesn't get his respect or his credit for it, but the Blade movie was the reason why Marvel felt comfortable with putting out, like, Fox, going with the X-Men franchise. Wesley started that because before then they had some really horrible Marvel movies back in the late 80s and early 90s. Remember they had the old Captain America movie that was trash. They had the Fantastic Four that was trash. So everything they tried, it was really bad back in the 80s. But they went and got Wesley to play Blade, and he killed that role. Like the first one and the second one was by far one of the best Marvel movies to me in all time, honestly. And I know we love Avengers and all of that, but if you go back and you watch that Blade 1 and Blade 2, where Wesley was really putting it in, yo, that shit was bananas. Because that was during the time when, again, hero movies were like almost clandestine for Hollywood. And for him to have an anti-hero movie, Blade, and come out and kill it, and then come back with part 2 with the Reapers, whoo, yo, hands down, Wesley's my favorite. I'm biased.
Hey, we can't.
You got White Man Can't Jump.
Yeah, I was about to say that, Merv. We cannot not talk about Sidney Dean, bro.
No.
We can. Hey yo.
Too pretty.
Too pretty. Yo.
Hey, yo, this dude. Hey, these dudes, him and Woody Harrelson, man, they made a really good pair on that movie, man. And they was hustling in them courts and shit like that. But that was another great role brought to us by Wesley Snipes, man. Excellent actor. I hate that he was ranked this low. But we gotta give it up to I guess we gotta give it up to Will Smith, right?
Y'all pick Will Smith over Wesley?
I mean,
Yes, absolutely. What's your vote? Oh, well, you know what? You vote Wesley, so I mean,
yo, I vote Wesley. Money Train, right there, right on time. Money Train, classic.
U.S. Marshals,
classic.
The Fan.
Passenger.
Not about the Fan. Fuck.
Passenger 57.
Yeah. Now,
right. Oh shit.
Wildcats.
You mentioned that. Hey, that's one of my all-time favorites.
Mention that.
Hey, Sean, Tina knew about Wildcats.
How?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yo, me and Merv. Hey. Yeah.
Listen.
Demolition Man.
That was shocking. And now I don't think we mentioned this movie, but it's one of them underrated urban hood movies. Don't forget about Sugar Hill.
Classic. Good grief. Whoa, time out. I gotta go on camera real quick.
This motherfucker so dramatic, man.
Hey yo.
He's a motherfucking dramatic, man.
Wesley got a lot of this bag, man.
When movie came out, I think I was like 14 or 15. They used to call me a young Wesley Snipes. Cause I used to have the young Romello hairstyle. I know Ingrid probably saw me back then, like, yo, that's a young Wesley Snipes right there. That's when I used to wear like on real silk shirts and everything to school. Yo, Romello, AR, Arthur Romello, a beast. Well, y'all got to give this to Wesley Snipes, man.
Wesley, but so the only thing about Wesley, besides Blade, majority of his success was the 90s. All of the big time roles was just the 90s. Blade was the early 2000s, but other than that,
he had drop off.
90s.
He did, but Will had some duds too. And don't forget Waiting to Exhale. Wesley played in Waiting to Exhale as well.
He was in Waiting to Exhale. Okay, he absolutely was. Cameo type shit.
So we're gonna give him props for fucking somebody on the first night. Did he fuck on the first night?
Oh, nah, they slept. They just you talking about Waiting to Exhale?
They just slept. They
just spooned. They spooned and shit with clothes on and shit like that.
He was
real whack.
He was a gentleman. Yeah, you got to give him that. You got to give Wesley Snipes that. Look, Will has some duds too, man.
Yo, you ain't gonna come over here and disrespect it.
I'm a Will fan. I'm a big Will fan, but Will has some duds too.
Like,
Men in Black 2, 3, and 4.
I don't fuck with Men in Black like that, so I mean, we can throw them.
Right.
Disappearing acts. I forgot about that one.
Yes.
Was that the one with
Sanaa Lathan? Yes.
Yeah, that was Sanaa Lathan.
That was a really good movie.
Ted dancing. That's when he found out her dad was white. You said Made in America? Oh, my bad. I thought you were talking about Made in America. No, Disappearing Acts. Disappearing Acts. That's when they fuck him in the kitchen, right?
Sanaa Lathan.
That was
you know what? Hey, calm down, Merv. Calm down.
Oh, my bad.
It's a family show.
And he also played the Dolomite movie. Remember? He played in Dolomite.
Yeah, he was in there as well.
He killed that.
I mean, let's be honest. He's one of the best actors in that new Coming to America movie. He killed that. He killed that like a motherfucker. I like Wesley in that one now.
Wheelhouse was the sci-fi. When he got into the sci-fi genre, that's what put Will over the edge. And Will is a beast of an actor. But when you're talking about range, Wesley is a true actor. He's an artist when it comes.
Hold on, are you trying to say that Will don't have range? You make it sound like Wesley range is on another level compared to Will.
It is.
I'm asking for clarity before I respond.
Oh, come on, Sean. Really?
I think it is.
No, man.
I think it is.
No, don't do that, Sean.
And Will is outstanding. When he played Ali.
No, hey, hold on. Time out. You got. First of all, real quick, Will Smith started in the 90s, and he's continued to have movie success 90s, 2000s, 2010s, and currently. So that's why I have Will over him.
What successful movie he has
Even
currently?
current. But hold up. You got Will Smith playing Bad Boys. That's a cop. It's just an action. It's just an action thing, right? All right. It's not a lot of acting, but action. All right. Then you got playing Pursuit of Happiness as a poor, struggling father trying to get over the hump. The scene within the bathroom.
Yeah.
And he's talking to his kid. The scene where he's at the basketball rim.
Yeah, I shed a tear on that movie, man.
When he's talking to his kid.
No, I did.
You got that. Then you got Ali. Oh, then you got Ali. He played the fuck out of Ali.
Yeah.
Who's Ali?
So,
Ali.
Wesley Snipes don't have an Ali type role in his bag,
so
man. I mean,
you can't use that range argument against Will Smith.
But for real though, do we? I mean, if we really want to be honest, can we put Ali? I mean, I think that Will Smith. So could we put Ali up against Nino Brown? Because
I'll say this: there is no role that Will Smith has that can fuck with Nino Brown. But so there's no role that Will Smith can fuck with Nino Brown. So if you put in a vacuum, best role versus best role is a lot more even.
Yo, check out Killer Flex comment. He's still waiting for a Will quote.
Yeah.
That's how you drop.
Come on, man. If that's what you got, then we in trouble.
No, we not in no damn trouble, man. We talking about.
Will ain't really a quotable guy, though, man.
This ain't the quote. This ain't the quotable playoffs. This ain't who come with the best quotes. Move on.
Okay, so when y'all get to Denzel, I don't want to hear them Denzel famous quotes then.
Shit, I'm sorry. Them going to come out.
Nah, y'all just said this not a quote thing, so I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear King Kong got shit on me.
No, all I'm saying, you being more quotable can't get you over the hump. That's all I'm saying. That can't be the only thing that get you over the hump. No,
you're trying to LeBron me right now, man. You're trying to LeBron me right now. You're trying to change the
narrative. We gonna change the narrative.
Stacks, who you got?
I got Will, man.
All right. Sean, who you got?
I got Wesley.
You know who you got.
All right. I got Will, too.
Okay. All right.
hey, Stacks, well, I feel like there's a moment where Sean's going to grab his basketball and go home.
Yeah.
Let's go 3-6. Let's go 3-6.
3-6. Who is the 3-6 matchup? That's gonna be
that might be a good one too.
Oh man, 3-6. That's 3-6 right there, bro.
Yep, that's 3-6. We got Lawrence Fishburne versus Lorenz Tate.
Not even close.
Hey, listen, man. Lawrence Fishburne.
Not even close.
Man, Lawrence Fishburne got a lot in his bag, man. He got a lot. We're talking about Boys in the Hood, Furious Styles.
Styles was a beast.
He absolutely was. He got a lot of fucking roles. He got a lot in his bag, man. A lot.
And you know the best thing about Lawrence Fishburne? This nigga is still relevant. He is still relevant. He is still making he's in the TV show Blackish.
Uh-huh.
So and that's current, that's consistent. And he is still making cameos in movies.
You can't forget about the Matrix series.
Yeah, can't forget about that. He's in John Wick 3. And that came out in 2019.
Yep.
He's in Higher Learning, Mr. Williams.
Nobody wants to hear that bullshit.
Yeah. Lord, hey, look, this is a wash, honestly. Like, really. I'm not a. I'll be honest with you. I'm not a Lorenz Tate fan like that.
He
I think
got some movies though. He got Dead Presidents. He got I know the ladies used to love fucking some damn they used to love some damn Lorenz Tate.
He's a funny looking dude.
Why Do Fools Fall in Love?
Yeah.
The road that put Lorenz Tate on a motherfucking map was Old Dog.
Minutes.
Yeah.
Now,
yeah.
So this kind of reminds me of the Wesley Snipes Will Smith, because there's no what Lawrence Fishburne role can match Old Dog.
I don't. To be quite honest, I don't think he needs a role to match Old Dog, because you're talking about Furious Styles' role. You're talking about him as Ike Turner. You know what I mean?
Oh shit! Damn, how the fuck I forgot that? Yeah, matter of fact, that's another role. Cue the Black Oscars. Cue the Black Oscars. You gotta go back.
I'm here to provide balance. And let's go there. I'm here in the middle.
Wow.
I'm providing balance. All right.
Hey nigga, I'm Thanos, not you.
Hey Stacks. You know if we're about to do this, Sean, cancel that bitch.
Hey yo, Merv. He brings up a very good point. They can't come out with another, like, you know how they like the reboot movies? You can't recast Ike Turner and do another fucking What's Love Got to Do with It. Because that motherfucker, this motherfucker say, hey, motherfucker, if you die, if you die, I'll kill you, bitch. Nigga.
Right.
Nigga.
Right.
That nigga say, if you die, I'll kill you.
If you die, I will kill you.
All right, cool. Now let's give Lorenz Tate some flowers, okay? Let's give some flowers. You got Memphis Society. Love Jones is like one of the all-time urban romance classics.
He is Councilman Tate too. Let's throw that out there. That President Sean, he's a damn Marine, for Christ's sakes.
And that's why he wasn't a believable Marine. He got beat up by Cuddy.
Before he joined the fucking Marines, nigga.
He whooped cowboy ass though. We never give him that.
But he got punked out by Cuddy.
Nigga, he was in high school. The fuck are you talking about?
When he came back, when he
came back, he beat that nigga ass. What are you talking
about?
Cuddy.
Cowboy, not Cuddy. Cuddy's still off. Cuddy knocked his ass out some stairs and has a little meat product growth. But Cuddy sucker punched him though.
Still.
Hey, I tried to be a friend, motherfucker.
I'll be a monkey. This is back in, and this is supposed to be back in like the Vietnam era when Marines were actually crazy. I'd be a monkey's uncle if a pimp knocked me out as a Marine back in the 60s, in the 70s. No.
Hey, he
was a sucker.
There's also a show on Netflix. There's a movie on Netflix called Deuces that Lorenz Tate is in. It's a very good worthy movie to watch. It's called Deuces on Netflix. Came out 2016. But yes, it's obvious that Lawrence Fishburne is going to the next round. I just wanted to make sure that we did give Lorenz Tate some flowers. And let me tell you, that Darius Love Hall role, hey, from Love Jones. I'm just saying. But okay, moving right on.
That dude Love
he
Jones.
He said Love Jones like 50 million times. I think he's probably seen that movie like.
That dude Love Jones, man.
Hey, listen, Nia Long and Love Jones is so motherfucking bad. Oh my fucking goodness. God! Look here.
Son talk about Love Jones, that Mark talk about Philly. 6ix9ine.
Hey, we got a pretty decent matchup coming up, but I mean, here we go.
Let's go.
Got Wood Harrison and Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan.
Hey. Hey, Mark about to jump on and talk about Wood Harris. What was he called?
Paid in Full.
Paid in Full was based loosely on some guy named Plucky out of Philly.
No, what I'm saying is he probably gonna talk. Who was he? Who was his character in The Wire?
Avon.
No,
Avon.
no, Avon Barksdale. Yeah, Avon Barksdale. Yeah,
Look, man.
Avon Barksdale.
Look.
So all right, so this right here is this is the upcoming. This kind of like an upcoming actor versus an actor that's kind of on his way out. You know what I mean? So is it based on this right here? This right here, this matchup is gonna be based off each person's perception. You know what I mean?
Bro, I
So
got
it just depends on how you perceive whether you're gonna look at catalog or you're gonna look at in today's climate, which one is that motherfucker? So it just depends on how y'all want to look at it.
I'm
That would determine, you know.
here's what I'm gonna do, Merv, and you're gonna be shocked. I don't know if Sean gonna agree with me. It really doesn't matter. But I'm gonna give this to Wood Harris, and I'm gonna tell you why. First, his breakout role was in Above the Rim as Motar, and he played the shit out of that role. You see that shit? I'm a motherfucking soldier. So you need a hug or some shit.
Yeah.
But
nigga, you need a role model.
Yeah, you need a role model, a hug or something.
Yeah.
So you got Above the Rim, Julius Campbell, and Remember the Titans, another good role.
Yep.
And of course, we did the Merv Stack Show. We did Paid in Full. We did Paid in Full. Shout out Ace Boogie. Ace Boogie. It's like a motherfucking spaceship, man. A Boogie. He's in Next Day Air. He's in both Creeds. He's a trainer in Creed. He's in Oz. Come on HBO. Of course, he's in The Wire. And this is something that you need to know, Merv. He's not on his way out because he's going to play the role of Breeze in Power Book 3. Did you know that?
Yep.
No, I know that, but
he's going to be on Power Book 3. So no, let me finish real quick. Now, Michael B. Jordan is up and coming. I just think
you so goddamn fast, man. Okay, you go ahead.
Go ahead, Merv. Go ahead.
No. I'm pulling shit up. Go ahead.
Now, Michael B. Jordan is up and coming. I mean, he's going into superstardom. Nobody can argue that. I think early on in his career, he kind of got typecasted. But he was able to break out of that. You know what I'm saying? He was in Red Tails. A lot of people forget about that. That he was in Red Tails. I like that movie. He was in and I haven't seen this movie, and I'm gonna kick myself in the ass for not seeing it.
Fruitvale Nation.
Fruitvale
Station. I heard that. I gotta watch that. I'm gonna kick myself in the, I gotta watch that one. Of course, Creed.
You don't want to watch it.
What?
You don't want to watch it. It'll get you.
Yeah. You're gonna have to prepare yourself.
Yeah.
You really gotta prepare yourself for that now.
Best of you stats.
Straight up.
Got you.
Man from Facebook the following day.
Again. Right. I got you. Now, Black Panther. I hate the fact that people. It's kind of like the focus really didn't go to him until he starred in Black Panther. That kind of like really brought him out. But I think these are some pretty good roles he played before he got the role of Killmonger.
Yep.
You know. So you got now the Without Remorse. I'm kicking myself in the ass. I haven't seen it yet. I heard it's a really good fucking movie. You seen Without Remorse yet, Sean?
I haven't.
Me neither, man. I've heard it. Merv, you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it.
But I think we're about to see a whole.
He's also in Just Mercy.
Right.
Have y'all seen that?
I haven't seen that neither. No.
It's him and Jamie Foxx. That's another one that's
heard about it.
It's not as bad as the other one, but you still kind of you're gonna see some shit like, oh, that's the bullshit. But it's him and Jamie Foxx. He's a pro bono lawyer that's defending people on death row, unjustly, and based off a true story.
True. Okay. Now, noteworthy in TV, he played in Friday Night Lights, the TV series. I don't know if you guys seen it.
He also played in The Wire. In case y'all don't know.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, he was in The Wire. And I didn't know this. He played y'all seen the Boondocks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Remember the Pretty Boy Flizzy, like the Chris Brown parody? He's the voice of Pretty Boy Flizzy in the Boondocks.
Okay.
Yeah, he's that guy. But I don't think that Michael B. Jordan is a up and coming superstar in my opinion. He's gonna get a whole lot more roles. Hopefully, he don't fall off. But I gotta
I
give it
don't
to
see him
Wood Harris.
falling off.
We're forgetting that Wood Harris was in the New Edition story as well. I mean, I think we're I think Wood Harris is kind of fucking underrated to be perfectly honest with
No,
you.
he's very underrated.
Very yeah, absolutely.
Very underrated.
He's an Empire. He's an Empire too.
He was
Very
in Empire
underrated.
as well. Yep. Yeah, I give the acting chops to Wood Harris. I do think that Michael B. Jordan is up and coming. I think Michael B. Jordan was able to get some really good roles. To Stack's point, you think about Ryan Coogler. I think Ryan Coogler really gave Michael B. Jordan that break because you're talking about Fruitvale Nation. I mean, I said Nation for State. Fruitvale Station was a Michael Coogler movie, and then Michael Coogler also casted him in Creed, and then he casted him in Black Panther. So I think Ryan Coogler really took Michael B. Jordan under his wing. For the most part, as one of those actors that he wanted to break out, and he did an awesome job as Killmonger. But
Yeah.
is that because the script was that good and the movie was that that good, or was it just for him? I think it was a combination of all of that. He's doing great with what he has. I put it like that. Despite the fact that he had like a half a chin, he did a really good job.
This motherfucker, right?
Don't do that.
He's becoming like an action guy, an action hero at this point. And again, that goes back to his role for Black Panther. So
I heard we may see him again though in Black Panther 2 or some shit like that.
Yeah,
they're talking about it.
they're talking about it.
Yeah.
So
I didn't know who played in Hendrix. Who played in Hendrix?
Oh, I think Wood played Hendrix.
That's right, he did. Yeah.
I forgot about
Wood
that.
is underrated. Wood is underrated.
Yeah,
very much so.
I don't think he had a chance to get those.
I don't think we've seen him enough.
Hey, listen. So both y'all got Wood Harris?
Yeah,
I do.
Okay. So the actor I got is the actor that listen. When that motherfucker says he said that is the worst attitude I've ever heard in my life. Are you the captain? Yes, I'm the captain. Attitude reflects leadership, captain.
Remember the Titans. One of my favorite movies, by the way. Wood, man, you gotta give it up to Wood, man. You gotta give it up to Wood.
Yeah, you gotta give Wood.
Wood and his brother, man, they're both great actors, man. They don't get a lot of respect and credit though, man.
I like to see more Wood, man. I think he should be in more movies, man.
Me too.
I really do.
So Wood got that. Let's go into the next one.
Our next one.
We're going to the other side of the bracket now, right? We're going to the other coast, right?
Let me see. Let me look at this bracket real quick. Okay, yeah, we done with that one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we on to this bracket right here.
Yeah.
Yo. Denzel.
Stacks, real quick, man. Can you switch off of Blackjack TV Prime?
Oh, that's right. Blackjack TV Prime. Let me go ahead and I got you. Got it. Done. All right. I don't know if this one is particularly fair, but we're going to give Mekhi Phifer his flower. Matter of fact,
do Mekhi first.
Let's not talk about Denzel because I mean he's going to move on. Let's say Denzel.
Yeah. Let's just talk Mekhi Phifer.
Damn right, Fences. I love Fences, but Mekhi Phifer, man. Movies that Mekhi Phifer was in Soul Food. We remember he was in 8 Mile.
Paid in Full.
Paid in Full, of course.
Listen, that
Money Making Mitch.
You talking about go back and give Black Oscars? Let me tell you, that motherfucking role he played in Paid in Full when he's sitting in the car after they kidnapped
Oscar moment, bro. Oscar moment.
Like, any nigga ever looked at me wrong, at me sideways, I'm fucking dead, Ace. And that motherfucker and the tears came down. Yo, that goddamn moment, that goddamn car, dog.
I don't give a fuck about nothing. Say, hey man, I can't breathe, B. I can't
So
breathe, man. They got my little man, B.
Yeah.
like Sean mentioned earlier, and Stacks touched on it too. Mekhi Phifer, in my opinion, is a underrated actor he didn't get good roles to really show.
It's fair to say he got typecast too, man.
He
Yeah,
did. He
He
did.
really
yeah,
did.
he did.
He did.
He really
He
did.
played in a lot of B-rated movies. I think that actors like Mekhi Phifer, they probably took some of the wrong roles
Uh-huh.
when they probably shouldn't have, because he started becoming typecast because of the roles that he was playing. But they were good roles. They were roles that fit him. Just like man, what's the other guy? Omar Epps, very similar to Omar Epps. They took some roles
Right.
that probably hurt them more than helped them, because it's almost like a lot of these roles were the same. Like Mekhi Phifer, a lot of his roles were kind of the same, and he never had that breakout movie or that breakout role that separated him as a great actor. And he's a hell of an actor.
Yeah,
Hell
he
of an
is.
actor.
He is.
He just
He
never
was in
had a
I
good
Still Know What
role.
You Did last summer,
Yeah, he was in
and
there.
Tuskegee Airmen
Yep.
and Carmen with I think that was with
Carmen.
Beyonce.
Yep. Yep. Carmen. Yep.
Yeah,
But
he
yeah,
was.
yeah. Most of his roles are very similar.
Yeah, but it's quite obvious that Denzel got this. So we're gonna
Yeah,
wait to deep dive
Denzel later.
in
So
the Denzel.
just go to the next one.
We going to the 2-7 matchup with the other bracket.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to figure out who that is. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
2-7.
This is another one.
Jamie Foxx versus Daniel Kaluuya. Now I will tell you, this is a case to me where Daniel Kaluuya, he's up and coming. He's one of those up and coming British actors. He got some really good roles. Get Out, I think that was his breakout. You know, of course he's in Black Panther, but he just won the Oscar for Best Supporting Actress in Judas and the Black Messiah. And as Merv mentioned earlier, that was a spotlight actor. I don't know if they could have gotten anybody else to play Fred Hampton. He did an excellent job, so much so that when I watched, when that movie was on HBO Max, of course I got a Fire Stick as well, but I think I watched that movie back to back to back to back to back for like 2 days. That's how good that movie was. That's how great his acting was in that movie. And I like to give it up to these British actors, because I mean, it's to me, I don't know how they do it, but they just totally lose that British accent. And
They
they're
don't lose
pretty
it. They hide it, nigga. They don't lose
well.
it.
I mean, not lose it, but I mean, what I'm saying is they deep dive into the character so much that they just. I mean, you would think if you didn't know who Fred Hampton was, the real Fred Hampton was, you would think that was Fred Hampton, man.
Yeah, that's all. That's
He
all. That's all I'm
killed that
saying.
shit.
Right.
He absolutely killed it. And I think we're going to see a lot more of this guy in the future. He's up and coming. Now,
He was also in Black Panther, and the movie Queen and Slim.
he is a Queen of Slim. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. Um, I'm sorry, Daniel, but you going up against a juggernaut, Jamie Foxx. Now,
Yeah. So the fact that somebody like him and Michael B. Jordan was even listed, that's their flowers right there.
Yeah.
And that's their your time is coming. It's just not yet.
yeah, we come back 10 years from now, man. We make some new brackets. Them boys will be up there.
Exactly.
Their seating is going to improve. Just like your NBA teams when they go on the draft and shit like that, they improve. They make the playoffs and they improve their seating. But Jamie Foxx is one of my favorite movies of all time. Because everybody know. I mean, you seen the show last night. I got the pipes. Y'all know I can sing.
Yeah, but
Ray,
we're not about deep diving Jamie.
I'm just making sure the viewers know. I mean, they saw what's going on last night. But anyway, I digress. But Ray,
we're not deep diving in Jamie right now.
we're not deep diving in Jamie right now. Okay, we're going to go ahead and move him forward then. Okay, so let's see who we have. Are we going to the 4 or 5 matchup?
No,
No, 3.
No, 3-6, because 4-5 should be a really good. So which one's the best? Hold up. How about, because you're looking at it, Stacks? Save the closest matchup for last. I don't know which one
Well,
it is.
the 3-6 and the 5-4 are actually really good matchups. But I'm gonna go with this one first because we got one with a whole lot of longevity.
Oh,
Uh,
Yeah.
so we got Morgan Freeman versus Idris Elba, another British actor, uh, excellent actor. Who was he? Stringer Bell. Was he
yep.
Stringer Bell in The Wire?
In a wire.
Yeah. But Idris Elba is in he's in Takers. He's in the Marvel movies as well. Uh, he's in Takers. He's in yeah,
Obsessed. The movie Obsessed. No Good Deed. Daddy Little Girls.
he's in the Tyler Perry movie. I'm disappointed, but yeah, he's in there.
American Gangster. Did you know that was from American Gangster?
He is. Yeah, he got his fucking head blown off by Frank Lucas.
Yeah. Yeah.
You put it in the jar.
He said you don't like. Hey, you say you don't like the tax, Frank? Hey, bump your head no
Hey,
more. Bump your head no more. Get a motherfucking real job, Frank. Get a
yeah,
motherfucking real job.
don't sell dope, man. Don't sell dope.
No. Oh shit. Sean, where the fuck you went at?
But Morgan Freeman. I'm kind of to the point where I'm thinking this may not be close because of Morgan Freeman's like I said, Shawshank Redemption, um, Lean on Me. Teen, I'm glad you mentioned Lean on Me. Joe Clark, uh, my grandmother, God rest her soul, she really, really loved that movie. Uh, you got Driving Miss Daisy. I think he got a Oscar nomination for that. And as mentioned in the comments, Morgan is the unofficial narrator, like period. Not white, black, but he's just a voice. He's the
Yeah.
voice.
Yeah.
He's the voice. Matter of fact, I think in several movies or in several films, he's played like the voice of God in a lot of
Yeah, he has.
in a lot of movies as
He
well.
has.
Uh, he's very
You know,
Morgan.
and the other great thing of Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman reminds me of Emmett Smith from the Dallas Cowboys, where the probably one of the best things about him is his ability to last so long
True.
in his craft. Because Morgan Freeman is still in movies going last year. He was in Angel Has Fallen. He was a major character in Angel Has Fallen. Have you seen that movie?
No, I haven't.
Shit. Oh, well, okay. Angel Has Fallen. And that's 2019.
Yep, Evan Almighty. He was the voice of God in that movie. Um, Morgan Freeman, Glory. He was in that one, if I'm not mistaken. Morgan Freeman was in Glory, right?
Yeah, he was. Have you ever seen Invictus when he played Mandela? Yo, good fucking sport. It's a good fucking it's a good fucking political sports movie all in one. Have you seen Invictus?
I haven't seen Invictus.
This nigga right here. But Morgan came out in the 80s, right? Or the 70s?
Mm-hmm.
I know
I think he
definitely
goes
in the
he
80s.
goes back to the 70s, man. I'm pretty sure Morgan Freeman goes back to the 70s, bro. He
The
does.
oldest one I've seen is in the like 87. I don't see anything in this. It's even in the 80s. The motherfucker is still the fact that he's still making movies, relevant movies, and he's still like leading character in
He
movies.
was good in Seven as well. He was good in that one as well. That was a crazy ass movie too.
Yeah. Anybody watching? Do y'all know the his first kind of breakout movie? Natasha, I saw you put the 70s. You know what movie in the 70s kind of gave him his boost? Because when I think of Morgan Freeman, the first movie I think of is Lean on Me.
First one I think of is Driving Miss Daisy, and he played. You remember that movie Wanted, Merv?
I'm talking about his oldest movie. Driving Miss
Oh,
Daisy, when that came out?
Driving Miss Daisy came out. I don't want to. give you no bad information. Give me a second. Morgan Freeman.
Damn, Natasha said A Man Called Adam in 1966. Holy
God
shit.
damn. Oh, he old in the motherfucker, and he was just on Coming to America.
Oh, damn, he wasn't coming to America.
Shawshank, Bruce Almighty, $1 Million Baby, Gone Baby Gone.
As we think, this might not be a close one at all because he's still making relevant movies to this day. He got like 40 years in. Shit. This is probably not that close a one.
Yeah, this is a wash, bro. Yeah, this is a wash. I'm gonna go.
He's also Now You See Me, which is an underrated movie. It's about magicians robbing people.
Damn.
Have you seen any of the Now You See Me? They got 2 of them.
I haven't. $1 Million Baby. He was in. Yeah, that was a good movie as well. He was in the Dark Knight trilogy.
Yeah.
He sure was. Damn. Yeah, he was.
But you need to watch the Fallen movies.
That's a good point. Yeah, he got a lot of theater time, bro. He's really well rounded as far as narration, starting in theaters and movies, and now he doesn't have a lot of television shows, but I mean, if you're doing all the other shit, it seemed like me it would be beneath him to be on a television show. But only a Morgan Freeman type can do that. Like, I mean, I'm doing everything else, so I ain't got to be on nobody fucking TV show. That's what I think anyway.
So this is definitely Morgan.
Okay, so if we go on to the next matchup, man. Don Cheadle and Forrest Whitaker.
Oh, this probably the toughest one tonight.
Yeah.
Hey,
that's
Sean,
why it's
hey, Sean, where you at, man? Like real shit. Come on here so we can speak on this one.
That's why it's 4-5.
Shit.
Was it Don Cheadle that did on the Hotel Rwanda joint?
Yeah, that was Don Cheadle.
Now, Forrest Whitaker won an Oscar for that in Scotland, right?
Yep. Last King of Scotland.
What people need to realize, Forrest Whitaker,
Harlem. All right, so who we gonna talk about right now? Because you mentioned both of them. Like, which one we talk about first?
Let's go with Forrest Whitaker. I think Sean about to come back.
All right, shit. Let me go to Forrest Whitaker. Like, tell them I'm pulling up shit. You jumping and shit. All right. Go ahead. Go ahead. Start. We're doing Forrest Whitaker.
Merv, you remember Raging Harlem? Good movie.
Good movie, or is it just a cultural classic? I would say good.
I am. I'm of the culture, so I mean, that's a culture movie. You know.
Okay. Yeah, Sean, we definitely need your help and opinion on this. Right, I think this is probably the toughest matchup tonight.
Don, yeah.
Between Don Cheadle and Forrest Whitaker.
Tough one. Rosewood. Whew.
So we on Forrest Whitaker right now. Hey, have you ever seen The Butler? That shows some range when he played The Butler. That came through with Oprah in 2013.
Mad Dog and Jason's Lyric.
And Jason's Lyric, yeah.
Right. I got some flowers. But check, a lot of people. I know some people are limited. Y'all remember him as a football player in Fast Time at Ridgemont High? A young Forrest Whitaker. He's the fucking football player. His brother friend took the car and they ended up wrecking the car, but they made it look like the opposing team fucked up the car, and he went out there and got like 20 sacks and shit like that. That's a young Forrest Whitaker.
Man.
So
this is tough, man. Last King of Scotland.
Yes.
And he got an Oscar for that.
An Oscar
he
for
did.
that, man.
For the best main character.
Yeah. The only thing I'm concerned now, the only blemish she got is on Black Panther. his accent was messed up, man. The Black Panther. He was like introducing the Black Panther. So, that one kind of threw me off. But other than that, Panic Room, he killed Panic Room. Don't forget about that.
Right.
Oh man.
He was in Phone Booth. I don't know if y'all seen that movie.
Remember
Phone Booth.
Yep. Yep. Man,
Hold
I
up.
even love Ghost Dog. He played in Ghost Dog, man. I
Oh,
love
yeah.
He was on the Great Debaters as well, I believe.
He was in the
Yeah,
Great Debaters?
Yeah, he was.
All right, so what I'm looking at, they said this nigga was in Bloodsport. I don't remember
he
seeing this
was.
nigga in no Bloodsport.
He was a cop. He was undercover
Oh,
cop
yeah,
in
damn sure.
Bloodsport.
That's right. That's
Wow.
right.
Yep. A
That's
young
right.
Forrest Whitaker. He
Yeah,
was a
that's right.
yeah.
That's right. Oh,
Repentance.
this nigga was in Platoon?
Yes.
Holy shit.
And don't forget about Repentance. He played in Repentance as well. That came out
God
in
damn.
2013.
Sure the fuck did. Fuck.
He killed that role in Repentance.
Who the fuck he was in Wait and Exhale?
He's a Wait and Exhale.
Remember?
Yeah. I don't remember him at
Yeah,
all
he
in Wait and
did.
Exhale.
He played in Waiting to Exhale. Yes, he was director. He was the director of Waiting to Exhale.
He was the who?
Oh, he was the director.
Oh,
He was the
shit.
director.
Yeah, Forrest got some shit under his belt.
Forrest, look, man.
His movies has gone kind of like under the radar.
He
And I know I don't know if we count TV shows or not, but this nigga
Yeah,
is Bumpy
we got
Johnson and Godfather of Harlem.
Right. We
That's
got
a
it. We
top
got
fucking
it.
show
Yeah.
right now.
That's a really good show.
That's a top
Really
fucking
good
show
show.
right now. Godfather of
Yeah.
Harlem. He's playing Bumpy Johnson, and he's killing it as Bumpy
Yeah.
Johnson too.
man, he just played in Jingle
And he's in
Jangle. That's
Southpaw.
what it was. Jingle Jangle.
Yep.
Look,
Oh
he
yeah,
killed
the
that role in
Netflix-
Jingle
the
Jangle.
Netflix, the Netflix special for Christmas.
It was I think a Disney. Was it Disney? Or was it? I think it was Disney.
No,
I think it was on Netflix.
Yeah, but it was on Netflix. That's
Oh,
what I meant.
okay.
It was on Netflix.
Freelancers.
Okay.
The
So,
Butler.
so I think the only way to kind of let's look at Don Cheadle shit now.
He was in Hamburger Hill, man. I totally forgot about that.
Who, Forrest?
No, Don Cheadle was in Hamburger Hill,
Oh,
bro.
okay.
Devil in a Blue Dress,
He played
Rosewood, Boogie
Yeah.
Nights.
He did good at Boogie Nights.
He was in Rush Hour 2.
Hotel Rwanda.
Oh, yep. And that he did his thing in that one now.
Our Family Wedding. I think that was that. I think that was Forrest Whitaker.
Oh shit, y'all. I might. Hey,
Rosewood.
hey. I think
He was in Crash.
I think I just saw a movie that just might curve me.
Everybody was in Crash though.
Hey, I think I just saw a movie that might tip the scale for me with Don. Have y'all ever seen Talk to Me?
Talk to Me was a very good movie. It was a very good movie. When he's the radio guy, very good movie.
I
Yes.
forgot that was him. Very good fucking movie, and based off a true story.
Ocean's 13.
Yep. Miles Ahead. He killed that role.
And the Marvel movies, man. Hey, man. I mean, all his body of work along with the Marvel movies, man. Hey,
He was in Flight. He was in Flight with Denzel.
He was.
He was.
Yeah.
Traffic.
Yeah.
A movie called Trader. I don't know if y'all seen it, but I remember that movie.
I remember that movie.
This nigga's in the new Space Jam, y'all, with LeBron.
Yeah, I'm good on that.
He's in the Fresh. Hey. Matter of fact, I think the TV might put him over the top with Forrest Whitaker because he's in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He's in a lot of shit. He's on ER, 30 Rock.
Hey, y'all remember the movie Colors? That nigga's in Colors.
He is.
He was
From
in
88.
Media Man.
Oh shit, he's in Swordfish. Swordfish was a very good written movie, yo. Y'all
Black
seen Swordfish
Monday.
before with Harley Berry?
Yep. I'll be honest, man. I still gotta go Forrest, man.
I'm gonna go Don Cheadle, man.
Don Cheadle.
Because Forrest, and it's simply to me, I think the thing that separates them is that Don Cheadle does have that TV time. I think Don Cheadle might have been on he did an episode on Golden Girls as well with Blanche.
He's also still current though. He's also still current.
Yeah,
Forrest is current too though.
Right.
Right.
Both of them current.
Yeah.
Forrest got when I look at these characters, I just feel like he got more memorable characters in his movies. Have y'all You ever seen the movie? Is Reba? Is that about Earl the Pearl Earl the Billy Goat?
I forgot about that. When he pulled the fucking he got the damn doll off the fucking top of the backboard.
And then he took off his ankle
You
weight.
gotta appreciate that shit, Sean. That's basketball.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a King of Scotland either, man. And Forrest got them plaques, man. Forrest got some Oscars, bro. Look, Don Cheadle is a beast, but let's keep it a buck, man. Come on, man. This is Forrest Whitaker.
It's tough because it's a 4-5 though, man. But you got me leaning, man. I cannot ignore the fact that this man has an Oscar, man. And
you can't ignore it, man.
Fuck.
I mean, he directed Witness Exhale.
Yeah, this is by actors. It's not producers or writers. It's by actors.
I get it. I'm telling you his talent. I'm just sharing his talent.
It's about actors.
I get it. But like I said, he got it. If it's by acting, he has those awards, man. He got the plaque. He got the rings, man.
Oh man, quit talking, Sean. You about to flip me.
I don't know.
Here's my thing about Don Cheadle.
He got okay. Listen. He got okay. So let me ask that. That's like saying. That's like saying.
Absolutely.
Crying game. I forgot about that.
You can't get no better than that. You're right.
Fuck.
You can't.
Don Cheadle's in all the Ocean's 12. He's in all the. He's Avengers.
I get it.
He got some good. He's in the movie Volcano.
He's in good movies.
Swordfish.
But was he in the Avengers movies? Was he a standout actor in those movies? Was he even the top 3 standout actors in those movies? No,
shit.
He wasn't.
So let me ask this: so does King of Scotland? Will you let that one great performance shine over the other really really top performances? Like there's one greater. Like for that's like
he got best actor for that shit, right? Yeah, we can't. You ain't no arguing on that shit. Now.
No. I mean, no. I'm not arguing on that. What I'm asking is, that's like saying a solid player that got a ring is better than Charles Barkley because he ain't got no rings.
No.
What I'm asking is that one great performance of that movie trump all of the really really good performances with Don Cheadle? You see what I'm asking? Are we gonna?
That's what you're asking, but that I'm not just thinking about just that Oscar because Oscars are hard to get anyhow. The fact that he was nominated several times for different movies, he was nominated for The Butler. He's been nominated for several movies for the Oscars. I didn't know he was in Glory. I didn't know that, and I love Glory. I just think that his accomplishments as an actor outweighs Don Cheadle's accomplishments as an actor. Don Cheadle played in some really good movies, but you got to think about some of the movies he played in. Even in the Ocean series, right? He still wasn't the best actor in those movies.
And I think Forrest Whitaker got more leading roles than Don Cheadle will ever have, man. So I mean, I was leaning Don Cheadle, but I can't ignore the actor. I mean, I can't ignore the Oscar. I can't ignore the fact that Forrest Whitaker, he's the leading man.
He's a leading
more
man.
Movies than Don Cheadle is. It's supposed to be tough because this is a 5-4. Right. But I am going to my final vote is gonna. I mean, I flip. I'm gonna go with Forrest.
Gotta go Forrest, man. I'm sorry. And Cheadle's a great actor.
It's tough. This y'all know 5. They're all 5-4. 5-4 is supposed to be tight like this.
It's a toss-up.
Yeah. I still feel Don Cheadle got more overall quality roles and movies. He got quantity and he got more and quality movies. It's like, but I'm still saying Don Cheadle that one ring ain't gonna curve me.
I don't think it's the ring. I think it's more about the role because Don Cheadle played in a lot of supporting roles. Where Forrest is the lead. He's the lead character in these roles. And honestly, if you think about even the Avengers movies, Don Cheadle.
So, what movie roles that you got? Last King, The Butler. So what else he was the leading role in?
He's the main guy in Rage of Harlem as well.
Yeah, Django.
Rage of Harlem. Okay.
He played a good role in that movie. Hold on, you seen that movie, man?
Yeah, I've seen it. That's why I'm laughing. But okay, so he got so he got 3 movies that he's a lead role. Y'all make it sound like
No, way more than that. We just using them as a gauge because
okay, well, name another one because I don't think name another one. That's 3. Name another
you
one.
go to the Crying Game. He was still, and that was back in like I think 91, 92. Don't forget about Burden. I think that was in 2018. Jingle Jangle 2020. Repo Man. He killed everybody. Repo Man.
He was in Good Morning Vietnam as well, Merv.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bloodsport.
There's a difference, man. It's a repentance. Repentance.
Yeah, I still think Don Cheadle. Then after Stacks started naming all those TV shows that he's in, so he's going back and forth from TV shows to movies.
Don't confuse it with a good movie or a good TV show versus his acting, because he still wasn't the pop character. He wasn't the main character. In all the Avengers, Don Cheadle was never the best actor on screen. He was barely top 5 amongst those guys. Honestly,
with Don
Robert
Cheadle,
Downey Jr. killed it.
Don Cheadle played in a lot of movies where there was like several A+ actors, so that never scared him.
You still got a shot.
Why wasn't he the guy though? Why he had to be like a sidekick or a supporting guy?
Right. So let me ask you this. If you put Forrest Whitaker in those same roles, like the Avengers and stuff like that.
That's not fair. Don't do that. Come on, Merv. You can't. Don't do that. I see what you tried to do. We ain't gonna let you do that now. Come on, we can't do that.
Right. And plus, Forrest was a leading actor in that anyhow. They would have cast him as a leading actor because he has those he has the acting chops to warrant a leading acting role like that. And that's not taking anything away from Don Cheadle. Don Cheadle's a beast. He's a beast. But majority of his roles has been very supportive. In the Ocean series, he wasn't beating nobody in the Ocean series. He was a supporting actor.
So didn't he get an Oscar nomination for Hotel Rwanda?
Yeah, but Forrest Whitaker won the Oscar for Last King of Scotland.
That was it.
I mean, I hate to say it, but it built different.
Man on Fire, John Q. Yeah. Cry of Freedom, Mandela. That's right. I forgot about that. He did play Nelson Mandela. Forrest Whitaker. This is getting comical now. I forgot about that. Yes. I forgot about that.
Oh,
he did. He did play Mandela.
I mean, the vote is 2-1 anyway. So.
Oh yeah.
Why are you still talking to Merv?
Yeah. You can't sell us bullshit, but we know the prices.
No, you don't.
So I think that's it for our first round. What we'll do
the recap of the winners that's moved on.
Okay, well, obviously, we got
Samuel Jackson.
Samuel Jackson moved on from this one. Wood Harris won this one, right?
Yep. Wood Harris beat Michael Jordan. Will Smith beat Knight
2-1. This was unanimous for
Lorenz Tate lost.
Yeah, he took an L.
Unanimously.
Yeah, unanimous once again. This was our toughest one of the night, but Forrest Whitaker reigned supreme. Jamie Foxx over Daniel Kaluuya, simply because we said Kaluuya will be back in 10 years and probably be a number 2 seed or some shit like that. Of course, Morgan Freeman over Idris Elba. And that's it. That's it. What we're gonna do now? We're gonna update these brackets, and what we're gonna do? We want you guys to do as viewers out there. We're gonna update these brackets. We're gonna post some stuff in the group. We want to start up some conversations, so we can prepare ourselves for round 2 next week, because that's what we're hitting y'all with on next week on the Merv and Stack Show.
So look forward in the Facebook group post for y'all to comment on it. and we're gonna look at y'all. We're gonna look at the fans. We're gonna look at the fan votes. Who goes to the next round? From the second round, we're gonna compare it to the guys' picks of who go to the next round, and it's gonna be great talking points for next week. So we appreciate everybody's participation when we post that in the Facebook group. And when y'all make y'all picks, give us some reasons why, whether it's they roles or they the movie, or just give us some reasons why you pick the person that you pick to go to the proceed to the next round.
Absolutely. All right, gentlemen. Another good show. Hey, Sean, thank you for hopping on in the clutch, man.
Yeah.
We appreciate you. Another good show. We try to hit y'all off with something a little different every week, man. We try to spice the shit up all the shows that we do or whatever. But this was fun. It's going to be fun going forward. Like we said, we're trying to theme stuff, with stuff that's going on. We got the NBA playoffs going on. So, this is what we wanted to bring you. Coincide with what we did last night on the vibes with Sean and Mark. We did the playoffs with the 80s. And we hitting up. We going 90s next week?
2000s. We're gonna end it 90s. Like, if everybody's familiar with track, it's like the 4x1 relay.
And we're gonna
Yeah.
We're gonna try to toss up some polls and some opinion pieces in the group as well regarding these artists from we're going 2000 2010. We're going both, right?
No. Oh, we're doing both.
Just 2000.
Okay.
What we do? Sean, what are we doing?
No, remember, it's 5 weeks. 1 week.
Gotcha.
Each decade. Then the 5th week is the Final Four championship to end the month of music month for June. So it's 80s, 2000s, 2010s, 90s, and then the champion of each decade is going against each other for the Final Four in the championship.
Bet. Okay. So, Sean, since you're a guest, what are your final thoughts? Thank you for kicking it with us.
Yeah, good show tonight.
Appreciate it.
Good show tonight. This was going to spark a lot of conversation and debate, which is always great. It's always good to debate with my brothers. Good show tonight, fellas. That's all I really have.
All right, Merv.
I appreciate Sean coming on. Good talking points. It was I think each one of us had a moment of disappointment tonight with at least one actor that we felt should have moved forward that didn't. But everybody had good arguments, good debating points. Tomorrow is when everybody gets together, form like Voltron, the four horsemen. And is it okay for me to tell them what the subject is tomorrow?
Please.
All right, so the subject tomorrow, everybody, is mental health in the Black community. All right, mental health in the Black community. We're gonna talk about for as a Black man, who do you talk to when you feeling cornered, when you feeling down, when you feeling maybe depressed or low? Do you talk to anybody at all, or do you keep it in and just try to be strong like everybody expect you to be? Are you okay with showing your vulnerability, and who you comfortable with showing your vulnerability? And we're also going to talk about the Black females in the community, in the Black community as well. So that's what we're talking about tomorrow, is the mental health in the Black community. We're going to deep dive into that. So please come tomorrow, participate. We really want to have a very good conversation. We feel that's something that we don't talk about enough, but we're going to talk about it tomorrow. And we really, really would like everybody's participation. Request, if anybody's friends with anybody that might be a Black therapist, they don't have to come on the show, but ask them to come look at the show and please give comments so that we can see their talking points on how to deal with some of the stuff that we may not know how to deal with on tomorrow's show. Again, mental health in the Black community.
All right, gentlemen. I'm not even going to say much, man, because I want to save my piece for tomorrow. Because I think it's a much needed show that we're doing on tomorrow. So I'll just leave it at that. A good show. We'll see you all back here tomorrow at 8 p.m. in the East. Y'all be easy. Y'all be
Yes,
safe.
sir.